There once was a young man named Daniel who lived in a small town nestled among rolling hills and gentle rivers. Daniel was known for his laughter, his kindness, and his boundless energy. But as life often goes, a series of hardships found their way into Daniel's world. His dreams seemed to slip further away with each passing day. Plans unraveled, friendships faded, and his confidence began to wane. The once bright spark in his eyes dimmed, and Daniel found himself weighed down by sorrow and uncertainty. One rainy afternoon, Daniel wandered into the old town library, seeking solace among the rows of books. As he sat quietly, lost in his thoughts, the librarian, a gentle woman with silver hair and warm eyes, noticed his troubled expression. She approached and handed him a worn, leather-bound book. "This story might help," she said softly. Daniel thanked her and opened the book to a tale that would change his life forever. The story was about a boy named Eli who lived in a village overshadowed by a towering mountain. The villagers believed the mountain was impossible to climb. It was simply too steep, too treacherous, and the summit was always shrouded in clouds. Yet Eli dreamed of standing at the top, seeing the world stretched out before him. Every time he shared his dream, the villagers would laugh and shake their heads. "It can't be done," they'd say. "Why even try?" But Eli wasn't deterred. He packed a small bag, tied his boots, and set out as the sun rose. The journey was harder than he imagined. Sharp rocks cut his hands, biting winds chilled him to the bone, and doubts crept into his mind with every misstep. At times, he wanted to turn back, to return to the safety of the village. But each time he felt like giving up, Eli remembered why he started. He pictured the view from the summit, the feeling of accomplishment, and the hope that his journey might inspire others. Whenever Eli stumbled, he found small moments of encouragement. A wildflower blooming in a crack, a bird singing above the storm, a ray of sunlight breaking through the clouds. These tiny miracles reminded him that even in hardship, beauty could be found. Step by step, Eli pressed on, never allowing despair to stop him for long. On the 7th day, exhausted and nearly defeated, Eli reached a ledge near the summit. As he hauled himself over the final ridge, the clouds parted, bathing him in golden light. For the first time, he saw the world from above, rivers winding through valleys, forests stretching to the horizon, and his village, small but shining in the distance. Eli stood tall, tears streaming down his cheeks, filled with a sense of wonder and gratitude. He realized that the journey itself had changed him. The mountain hadn't just tested his strength, it had revealed it. When Eli returned to his village, the people gathered in awe. He shared his story, not of the mountain's challenges, but of the hope and perseverance that carried him through. Inspired, others began to chase their own dreams, believing that with courage and persistence, anything was possible. As Daniel finished reading, he closed the book and smiled for the first time in weeks. He understood that feeling down was a part of every journey, but it didn't have to be the end. Just as Eli found light in the darkest moments, Daniel knew he too could rise again, one step at a time. And so can you. When you're feeling down, remember, the mountain ahead may seem impossible, but your strength grows with each step you take. The journey is hard, but the view from the top is worth every struggle. Keep going. Your story isn't over yet.